Come with us now on a journey. We are leaving the ground behind. We rise gently, effortlessly into the vast, open sky above the Sonoran Desert. The heat of the earth gives way to a cooler, calmer air. Below us, a remarkable landscape begins to unfold. This is Tucson, Arizona. It is a city cradled by mountains and defined by the ancient desert. From this vantage point, we can see its true character. We float here, suspended between the earth and the endless blue. The sounds of the city fade into a gentle hum. Our perspective shifts. We are no longer participants in the rush of daily life. We are observers, witnesses to the slow, deliberate rhythms of the desert. Our journey begins to the north. We drift towards a formidable wall of rock. These are the Santa Catalina Mountains. They rise dramatically from the desert floor. Their slopes are steep and rugged. Their peaks are crowned with stone. From our aerial view, they are not just mountains. They are a great protective arm, embracing the city of Tucson. We can see the deep canyons that scar their sides, carved by ancient waters. The colors here are a study in contrasts. But as we gain altitude, following the rising terrain, patches of dark green begin to appear. These are sky islands. Look closely at the face of the mountains. You can see the evidence of powerful geological forces. The rock is folded and twisted. Along one prominent canyon, a road snakes its way up the mountainside. This is the Catalina Highway. From our vantage point, it is a delicate ribbon, a testament to human determination. Now, we turn our gaze westward and eastward, to the lands that flank the city. Here lies a truly unique forest. But it is a forest without leaves. This is Saguaro National Park. It is home to the most iconic plant of the American West, the saguaro cactus. From the air, they look like countless green figures scattered across the desert floor. Each one stands tall, its arms raised to the sky in a silent, patient gesture. They are sentinels of the desert. Some have stood in this very spot for over 150 years. They are not alone. Between them, a rich community of desert plants thrives. Together, they form a complex and resilient tapestry of life. The saguaro is more than a plant. It is a keystone of this ecosystem. It provides food, water, and shelter for countless other species. It is a living apartment building in the heart of the Sonoran Desert. We now drift back over the city itself. From this height, Tucson reveals its structure. It is a sprawling tapestry woven by human hands. The most striking feature is the grid of streets. They form a vast geometric pattern that stretches from the foothills of one mountain range to another. This grid is the city's skeleton. It organizes the flow of life and commerce. Look at the colors of this tapestry. The rooftops are a mosaic of terracotta tiles, gray shingles, and brilliant white. These colors are interspersed with patches of green. We can see the shimmering turquoise rectangles of thousands of swimming pools. They are like scattered sapphires, glinting in the bright sunlight. The city is a patchwork of human choices and aspirations. We can see the dense older core near the center. As we move outward, the pattern becomes more spacious. But even here, the desert is never far away. We can see how the city's edges fray into the natural landscape. It is a constant reminder of where this city is. Let us move towards the city's center. This is downtown Tucson. It is the historic and cultural heart of the metropolis. From above, it is a denser cluster of buildings than the surrounding neighborhoods. Here, the past and present sit side by side. We can see the low-slung, earthy tones of historic Adobe structures. These are remnants of the city's Spanish colonial and Mexican past. Next to them, modern high-rises of steel and glass reach for the sky. They reflect the sun and the blue expanse above. The streets in this central district are a mix of old and new. Look for the landmarks. We can spot the distinctive Spanish-style dome of the old Pima County Courthouse. Downtown Tucson is not just a collection of buildings, it is the city's engine. During the day, it pulses with activity. The tall buildings cast long, sharp shadows that slowly move across the ground. This is the nucleus from which the rest of the city has grown, a place of deep roots and new ambitions, all visible in a single, sweeping glance. Just to the northeast of the downtown core lies another distinct patch in the city's quilt. This is the campus of the University of Arizona. It is an island of its own within the larger city grid. The most noticeable feature is the abundance of red brick. The campus is also an arboretum. It is a place of remarkable greenness, a stark and beautiful contrast to the arid lands beyond. From above, the campus looks like a well-tended garden. We can identify some of the university's most prominent features. There is the large circular structure of the McHale Memorial Center. These structures are landmarks not just for the university, but for the entire city. The university is a city within a city. It has its own rhythm, dictated by the academic calendar. The campus is a place of potential. It is where new ideas are born and where the next generation is educated. As we drift over its red brick buildings and green lawns, we are looking at a hub of innovation and hope. The sun continues its journey across the sky, and as it moves, it repaints the entire landscape below us. The light in the desert is a powerful force. In the middle of the day, the sun is high and direct. The colors are washed out, bleached by its intensity. The world seems to hold its breath under the bright, hot glare. It is a time of stillness and quiet endurance. But now, as the afternoon progresses, a transformation begins. The sun sinks lower towards the western horizon. The quality of the light changes. It becomes warmer, softer, and more golden. The harsh whites and pale browns of midday give way to rich yellows, oranges, and deep reds. This is the magic hour for the desert. From our aerial viewpoint, this change is magnificent. The Santa Catalina Mountains to the east begin to catch the late afternoon light. Their rocky faces glow with an intense, fiery orange. It is as if they are lit from within. The city below is bathed in this warm, golden glow. The windows of the buildings flash like heliographs, sending signals of light across the valley. The sun touches the horizon. This is the final, most dramatic act of the day. The golden hour deepens into the brief, intense period of sunset. The colors in the western sky explode. Fiery reds bleed into deep purples. The clouds become brushstrokes of incandescent light. This spectacle is reflected on the land below. As the sun disappears, the city begins to create its own light. One by one, then in a flood, the streetlights turn on. From our vantage point, it is a magical transformation. A new pattern emerges from the dusk. The grid of the city, which was defined by streets and rooftops during the day, is now defined by points of light. The residential neighborhoods become vast, glittering fields of softer, yellower lights. It is as if a net of stars has been cast over the desert floor. The headlights and taillights of the cars create moving streams of red and white, flowing along the city's arteries. It is a beautiful, living system of light. Our journey through the sky is coming to an end. We begin our slow, gentle descent. The world below grows larger, its details becoming clearer once more. The patterns of light resolve back into individual streets and buildings. The mountains, which were silhouettes against the sky, now regain their mass and solidity. But the perspective we have gained remains with us. We have seen the city as a whole. This knowledge changes how we see the world from the ground. As we touch down, the silence of the heights is replaced by the familiar sounds of the world. We are back on the earth, but we carry the peace of the sky with us. The memory of the endless blue, the golden light, and the glittering city is a source of calm. The city of Tucson, seen from above, is not just a place on a map. It is an experience. To have floated above this unique corner of the world is to have been given a gift. The desert and the city sleep now, under a canopy of stars. And we are left refreshed, with a deeper appreciation for this remarkable place where humanity and nature meet.